Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a tutorial for UDK, Unreal Development Kit. My friend Merlin wants help doing something on UDK, so I thought I'd be nice, make a bloody tutorial. What you want to do, have a new folder, because that's a good start to put all your stuff in. Because you're going to need your MA and your textures. I've got a JPEG and PNG, which I will explain soon. Not quite sure where my FBX is though, so I'm hoping I haven't overwritten one of my other ones. If I go model, this is my model that I'm going to do this demonstration in. The stone is using the JPEG one, as I will show you what happens if you do that with a JPEG. If we go File, Export All, first of all, make sure you click on the box and these things are checked. So you got the preserve reference and all that shenanigans. Make sure you click Save and Close. Export All, which is helpful. Dun. I don't get why that's not showing up on there. Desktop new folder. Desktop new. Oh, I see. It's because I've got it there. Okay. Well, at least I sort that out. Click on the file thing. We're going to save it here. Now, on this side, this beautiful side here, that's got those things that I just talked about on the little boxes. So make sure they're clicked. My parents more going around. Make sure you've got smoothing groups clicked. Smooth mesh, they're helpful. UDK prefers it if it's smooth. You can have triangulate or not have it on. It doesn't really matter because UDK really just calculates the triangulations on the faces itself. I'm using 2012, my friend's using 2013 I believe, but I'm not sure if the FBX really matters as long as it's a binary. I got it on 212, so you can try it on 212 if it's not working on 213, because I've not got that. I can't be asked to update. It's pointless, but export all. It does a little savey thing. We're going to minimize that. We're going to open up UDK. We're going to click import, which is that lovely button just down here. You see that? How cool is that? You click it. This is just a load of stuff from my final major project I've been doing at college. Okay, now I've got to find my bloody folder, new folder, file thing. Right, click on Fire, Import. I'll just name this as test package. Down here, make sure you've got it as static mesh. I don't think this matters. I mean, if you want to put it as a skeletal mesh, you're more than welcome, but you're going to get errors. Make sure it's static. In your advanced, you don't need any of these clicked. None of them, because it's skeletal mesh, so you can minimize that. You can do the same with general, because really that's just automatically. You can import mesh logs if you've got them. Obviously, my model doesn't have any level of detail, so that really doesn't matter. Okay, and I've not really messed around with logs. Make sure your combined meshes are combined. Clicked, I mean, because unless you want them all separate to move them around, that's up to you. Click this. That basically will stop. Well, you can read it there. It just disable. It keeps the triangles and lovely wovey. Import materials and textures. Now this is where it's going to go wrong. You click OK. It's going to import the stone, and now you got a lovely blue thing. Now that is blue because my material is a Ponzi blue texture. And you're probably like, why is that? Well, because, you know, It's blue, dabba dee dabba da, but it's more of a greenish blue. But yeah, if you double click that, you get your static mesh editor. If we close that down, actually open up your content browser, go delete force. If you can hear that dog growling in the background, then you're more than welcome to go shh. Okay, let's go back into UDK. Now, I mean Maya. See, I am losing my mind. I'm just going to delete history on that because it's too much. Right, go into the textures folder. You really need to make sure that if you're going to have your things, make sure they're exactly in the same folder and the textures are in the same folder. Because if your textures are somewhere in your music area for some reason and your model is in a desktop, it's not going to find it in UDK, it's going to struggle and you're going to look like an idiot. I didn't want to click question mark. Get away from me, girl. I will show you an example in my final major project. Not that folder. Game level. If I go models, so you got all the model types here. And if I click on my bed, you got the textures and then the bed. Same thing with like my door. That basically keeps it so it can find it very easily. Okay, and yes, so back on topic. Open up that color. Make sure you've got it as a PNG, and make sure it's about a power of 2. So that can be the best ones to use nowadays, 512 by 512, 512 by 1024. If you're doing it wide or height, you can just change the differentiations around them. 1024 is the one I use the most, unless I'm doing a really low, really small thing that I'm not going to have a lot of detail in, then I do 512 by 512. But if you're going to go with super textures, HD, next gen type crap, then you want to do 20 by 2048 by 2048. Right, yeah, so attach that as a PNG. See, looks lovely still ish. You go File, Export All. Just double check they're all done, ticked. This, don't save it into your textures, that's stupid. I'm just going to overwrite that. And then reopen UDK. In the content browser, click on your import. Obviously click the fire thing. I'll just name that test package again. Scroll down, import materials and textures. Make sure that's checked, because that does help. I'm just going to call that, the fire thing will do. If you don't ever use spaces, because UDK dislikes it. If you're going to have a new word, have a capital, it helps it know what to do. Click OK, or you can click OK to all, which I normally do. And then you've got your lovely model. Just minimize that. Open up your stone. Hold Alt down, click it and hold down Control to move around your texture node. I'll do a tutorial in the UDK material editor sometime. My friend Merlin also wants to know how to make things stick out, which I have in my final major project. You can change the save the changes if you need to. Quick thing, if you want to have collisions, 6 depth of field is fine. Sorry, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons there. Show collision. See, that's just fine for that type of thing. Close it. It gets rid of the collision right in there. If we drag that here and pull that into our thing, down here, I'm going to put 0.7 just to make it fit. Okay, and then we have a lovely model. It doesn't look good because my models are not great. I'll shrink it down a bit more, bring it to the floor to do its little dance. Okay. Now, if your model's black, then it's either your graphics card cannot take any of this in and it sucks, or sometimes it can be your normals the wrong way around, but you would really be able to see that anyway. But if it's black and hopefully it's not black now, because my friend's having an issue where it's black, but hopefully if he follows this, it's not black. I've just unlocked an achievement. Make sure you build your lighting. This does help. Put it on preview because it really cuts down a lot of time, especially in a level like this. You wait till it finishes loading. I'm gonna have a sip of my drink. That was tasty. Nice tasty water. Light mass finishes. Obviously it opens up a thing called spawn, which is also good. Come on, man. I hope this is still filming. If that's going to make an exclamation mark, then it means it's going to save your level. If you don't want that to happen, just click that there, and then it will get rid of autosave, because that can sometimes freeze. I don't get why it's taking so long on the light mass, because there was not a lot in this scene. Right, there we go. Ignore that error, because that's just production lighting. I don't have a light map coordinate index on this in either, so that's why it's going to look silly. But with that, you should be able to click play, come into your level, and have your lovely model. Look at that. Look at that. It's huge. I love it. Okay, close that down. But yeah, that's just really how you import stuff into UDK from Maya. If you have any issues, write in the comments below. I will try my best to help, but no promises because I'm not a very good teacher. And here are my models in my other Finalizing project, because if I open up the content browser, actually go to my fire thing, which is somewhere down here. I think I've totally lost my friggin' model. Oh my god, there it is. It's in Prism Mesh. Okay, let's make this larger. Fire. Here we go. C. The reason why it's darker is because I've added some vectors, more coloration. I'll show you what I mean, in case you haven't not understand. I'm sorry if I'm making this too. You can stop the video now if you don't want to see what I'm doing, but I thought if you want to know more, this is just some material stuff. Yeah, I've got I can't even say it. That's the joys of being dyslexic. That yeah, I've just made it a bit more browny. On my next tutorial for my fellow viewers, I'm going to show you how to do other stuff, and I'm going to show you that by clicking on this folder. If I go to my brick wall material, you can see that that sticks out because it does a certain grooviness to it. You see, if you look, that's done by a bump offset, which I'll describe next time, because if you go down here, it's all bumpiness. Looks like a real wall, man. So groovy. Yeah, and there's my torches in action on in a scene that I've made. So I hope that has helped you. And thank you for watching. If you did watch it, then thank you. If you didn't watch it, then you're a bully. Anyhow, that's me done. Bye.